Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Blazing and this is Blueprints. In the last day, we forced the monk interaction in order to get rid of the foundation, meaning our house should be clear of both foundations. They've given us another repellent? Do we just get this every day now? I thought it was the one-time use, but we no longer have an outer room. We also no longer, if you notice in the middle here, have our foundation. A permanent change that's not so permanent. Now, wouldn't you look at that? We can also now go for something like Blessing of the Tinkerer, which would be amazing. The mail room! I mean, yeah, that's one way to do it. I don't care about these other ones. That is the room we ended the day in, isn't it? I didn't check if we have a shovel, because we could root cellar. In fact, I do it so rarely, I will. We did not keep the shovel. We kept the Morning Star Moon Pendant. Fair enough. With this many dig spots, we're probably likely to get the shovel, at least. Maybe. I definitely wasted a step going in there. I don't really care though. We have access to Black Bridge, but at the same time, we don't have any hints to the code yet. I don't think we do, at least. Conference room early is nice. If I recall correctly, it should be here. Found floor plans is where it should have been, I think. Where it'll say you can't draft it for a while, the foundation. I was using it to keep track of how long until we can redraft it, but I'm not seeing it here. I know we've removed it from the pool, but you know. Weird. Oh, finally, conservatory. It's been so long. Actually feels like it's been a decade. Oh, and these are amazing. You need to be rare as hell. You need to be commonplace because I actually need you. And you need to be commonplace because you're a very, very good floor plan. Den, I suppose? Free gem. I just don't want to do billiard room. I really don't. It hurts. Observatory. We are at 44 stars. Climbing the ranks. Is this sale? No. Farmer's Apple, Twins, Clavis. Yeah. We can pop the twins in the entrance hall. Can activate both of them for sure. Showroom, huh? Probably just want resources to begin with. Still have plenty of other ways forward. Plenty of dig spots everywhere on the estate today, as expected. So if we get the laboratory thing in a shovel, like, we go crazy for sure. I'm fine with another observatory. Up to 45. Dead ends, Diamondus Major. We could have skipped the dead ends thing, but, like, I don't particularly care. Free trunk to pop. 3 gems. Nothing spread throughout the house yet. Nice. Keys for days. Secret garden key. Shame we didn't keep the shovel. Code check for key card is not important. So I'm entirely down to take breaker box. Yeah. Great Hall is fine. We have so many keys. And you can guarantee the forward one literally always. Like, yes, it's locked, but this one will always lead forward. Cloister. Cost 3 gems, but we have more than enough gems. Gems are not an issue. If we Chamber of Mirrors, I wonder if we could get the conservatory again in a corner. It's a very interesting thought, actually. Speaking of... I mean, insane, I guess? Sure. Gymnasium is kind of required here. We need the connectivity. So we're losing no steps because we turned it off. That's right. Checks out, checks out. Speaking of, passageway is just good. We don't need another storeroom right now. We have plenty of resources. Ideally, this would be locked. It's not. Dark room. We can adjust this, light it up again, but we might as well just go Nook if we're considering dark room here. Perfect. So this counts as a green room, of course. So there's the special gem plants in here. And of course the antechamber entrance. That's gotta be collapsible, man. It's just the one gem key. Security. So we do have both. That's amazing. Oh, it's so well timed. Awesome. Greenhouse. Yes. Second security is not needed. Metal detector. It's not a shovel. We don't have the broken lever for that. Ton of gem plants here. Like, we just simply don't have the broken lever. That's fine. I really wonder if stopping water in this room matters. Underside of that is still a weird S. So that's just a visual artifact for sure. Of some kind. They all have it. Why are the sprayers on this side not on, but they're on this side? How curious. I just didn't take a great look around this room before, so I'm taking a moment. Let's check the estate inventory, because I didn't before. Yeah, 7 fruit, 1 gem, 27 coins. Adds up. Oh, fruit gets spread to the conference hall from taking the secret garden. Don't know about the coin or gem, but it's not particularly important. We have 8 keys. Rotunda is amazing. Rotunda is amazing. Hands down, not a question. We don't care about the coat check, so we'll go green room. Bonus chance at items. Still no shovel for the day, but what can you do? Let me tab over to my paint message. This would have been where we needed the message thing before. We need one in front of the gymnasium. No, we need one here, I think. 4 down, 4, and then here and here. I'm at 40 steps. It's not worth backtracking that hard. Another spare green room. Hell yeah. Still locked, of course. Aquarium is good. Why not? It's a green room too. Thank you, shovel. We're gonna save the dig spots. I don't care. Armory, we're looking for torch. And it is here. And I guess we'll grab the night shield. Patio. Yeah, spread gems, so all the gems go in one room. It also has this. Dig spots. Plenty of dig spots everywhere in the house. The double green room was funny. Now we can rotate the rotunda, so we can open here or here. Is this a letter we need? It's 4 down. Yes, we need this letter. Right here. One more time. Then we have 2 doors to open, starting with this one. Did not hit. That is what it is. Can cloister and try again. We're either looking for the laboratory to do an experiment or the workshop in order to gain information on the letter here. No workshop. Ballroom is bad. Secret passage guarantees we can't do it, but there's like no other option here, so. Might as well go green room just because we have so many. Laboratory is blue, so we couldn't force draft it here anyways. The morning room. We've never drafted this. That's pretty important. Gives us a key. Coin purse, sure. Have we drafted the morning room? The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Ours. Herbert Eston Claire passed away at the... We can check if we've drafted this room, right? Twice. So we have drafted it before, meaning we probably read this. Swimbird, a new clue. The Red Prince. More to follow. Okay. So we've been here before. We've had the morning room. That's all that's really confirmed for us. Interesting. We can keep going up. Another aquarium? I'm down. I don't necessarily want to spend keys. Not much of a choice. This is a great spot. Great spot to have the garage. It also gives me keys back. Wow. The house is looking green. As it stands, we can't currently get power here, which just is what it is. We can now go to the entrance hall from here, though, which means we could go through the gymnasium and do all that stuff very easily. Yeah. We have so many dig spots, begging you to give me a laboratory. I made it common. A second rotunda is good, though. We can still draft in the other rotunda as well. All that. It should let me draft north. Showroom is fine. Can't say it's ideal, but it is fine. Emerald bracelet, chronographs, yeah. Bunch of stuff in there. We don't need this letter, we need the one after it. And observatory? Is that 3 observatories in one day? That's 3 observatories in one day. We got the broken lever, so we can open that part to the antechamber. Ideally, I avoid Draxus of dead ends here. We don't have that, so it's fine. Bunch more diamonds, got Clavis the key. I'm pretty sure it's an I, but this is one spot we want to workshop, if we could. A clock tower on 8th rank, I think, was important. Or 9th rank, sorry. And it's been impossible to do to this point, so I'm happy to take it here. I might be wrong about this being important, but I could have sworn I've read something about it somewhere in the game. Has anything changed in here? Aside from the pictures we clearly don't understand, but assume is an I? How? How? Which way are we facing? Yeah. You can see the connection to the 46 room there. Meaning that, yeah? Yeah? Okay. The unconnected 130. Nothing to click at all. We did grab the self-igniting torch, yes. But we only have 21 steps, so I don't know if that's today. It might be. It's the torch chamber. I want to go light up those torches. I know the ones to do. We don't have the tomb today, but what can you do? We're going to go back to the rotunda and rotate it. That'll let us open here. Cloister would as well, but I don't care enough. Locked, whatever. See if I care. Freezing my accounts is decent. I'll admit, it is decent. Like, there's the Mount Holly gift shop. We got dare mode, so new things might be unlocked in there, but it's gonna be expensive. I'm entirely down to freeze my accounts, I've decided. Yeah. Okay. I shouldn't have left the rotunda. Minus 2 steps. I need to rotate this twice. Then go here. Then go to entrance hall. Because it's a shorter walk to civilization. The power leads into that box. I wonder what that does. Like if you boiler room the garage. Now if we had a veranda or something over here. Well, we have the morning room. Where were we seeing the morning room from? There's just an invisible block here. I wonder if that is the morning room. Could be the aquarium. No, garage, aquarium, morning room. Yeah. So we were looking outside from that before. Now we actually have access outside. Rock. We only have 13 steps. I might as well start digging. Which means I'll start in the cellar. I know. It's a waste of steps. But we could get, like, turnips, which could give us more steps. I'm still kind of holding out for the laboratory, all things said and done. We're gonna start tomorrow with 2 additional gems due to the morning room, which is cool. We have 4 keys to gamble here if we wanted to. I don't think we do. Right, we can cheat. So there's something back here. Something back here. We now have access to room 46. We could dig up a turnip. It's very important we check these. A safe deposit key box. Did we have the vault today? That was yesterday. Damn. We have the gems, but we couldn't draft it even if we wanted to because we froze ourselves. Damn. That's tough. Trophy room for 8 gems, and it does not matter. We can't thaw ourselves out and refreeze. Servants' quarters isn't master bedroom. Oh, we can't do either of these. No, that's just the end of the run. Because I think this was our last drafting opportunity. We could Great Hall, I suppose, but not really. Because it's too far away. Might as well screw around in here a little bit. We're gonna play another day in this episode for sure. So this is a green day if I have ever seen one. Yeah. 12 green rooms, by the way. And we could have done more, which is insane. Also, the outer room here clearly counts as a green room. All right, hopefully we keep the safe deposit box key. It's entirely RNG. We'll see what we kept in a moment. We didn't have enough steps for the torch chamber. After I went to observe the house like an idiot, we kept the vault key and the repellent. I forgot about the repellent. I could have removed anything from the draft pool for a while. 7 days, I think it is. Yeah. That's crazy. Hopefully we keep this one hyper-specific item, and then it hits me with the Urang. So we have an allowance of 2 gems. We gained 2 gems from the morning room, and then we gained 8 gems for 12 total. Ridiculous. Hit me with the schoolhouse. Somehow we're hitting grade 8. It feels impossible to draft it, but somehow we're hitting grade 8. Conservatory would be amazing. Yeah, but let's go with bedroom. Let's make things interesting, because bedroom has key synergy with the master bedroom. It's doable. Of course, neither of these lead forward. Maybe we save the apple for, like, observatory shenanigans. Yeah. Because we're at 47 stars. This is flower. We don't want dead ends. We'll take sale. We don't want dead ends. Just is what it is. Classroom going the right way? Sure. Once again, let's avoid the apple. I'm down to draft the library. Why are you showing it to me so much, though? Observatory again? I'm done. I love that the music just resets. Diamond Disc Major. Sale again. Apple's Delight. Diamond Disc Minor. Clavis the Key. The Slice. Apples are, in fact, more delicious now. We have 2 sales today. We don't need workshop on this letter. We need it here. So we'll go green room. Nice. Do we need it here? Rank 5. No, we need it in rank 6 for the workshop. Breaker box is good. Commissary is insane. Showroom is not on sale. We know for a fact showroom will not be on sale. Commissary is going to be free. Like, yeah. Classroom? Definitely classroom. Apples are now more delicious. Glad we held out on that. So +5 instead of +3, I think. We could still showroom. It doesn't hurt us. Billiard room is hard. I don't want a billiard room. Classroom is fine. I think we're in 4 now. No, we're on 3, so this would be 4. Like, classroom spiraling is totally chill with me. But right now I want more connections total. Cloister is great. Cloister is perfect. I could also gallery. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to draft 8 here. I'm gonna go cloister because it's a classroom day. But from what I understand, we can solve the rank 8 thing. And that's very important to me. So that's really annoying, taking cloister for connectivity and getting hit with that. Like, sure, man. Utility closet kind of helps solve that issue, kind of doesn't. We could spread coins. Utility closet's kind of important for bypassing those doors. But that would leave us with nothing but the bedroom, and we still have to hit a laboratory. It's rough, man. But this, we would have to do a full spiral around. It's so unlikely. I'm going utility closet. Just because it's a 2-part system. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, now I need it to be unlocked. Do I want to shovel those dig spots? We haven't drafted laboratory, so no particular reason yet. We're good on steps. We're good on good-ish on keys. We're fantastic on gems. Absolutely smashing on gems. Absolutely smashing on steps as well while we're at it, because why not? This hurts. You have got to be kidding me, man. Why? Why? No. We're gonna hit keycard. Why? Why do this to me every time? Every single time. Sure, I guess. Why set up for a day at all when you're gonna draft like this? Go next. Academic cottage, my ass. Go next. Set up a 12 gem day. Infinite gems through observatories does not matter. Could have showroom to potentially rotate floor plans, which would have been okay. I should have removed something from the draft pool while I was there, I guess. I didn't think about it. It's quite literally too late now, but whatever. Yeah, hit me with the shrine. I am not going in. Let's see if we can get conservatory. Spare green room, sure. No, we can't, but we can utility closet start. It's like, no matter what we did in the last run, we were gambling. That's what I hate. I hate it so much. The fact that no solution there was good. No conservatory, but we get the key card, but like it's also not important at all. I'll take it anyways. No. No, I won't. I'll take the room anyways. It's more accurate. We don't want to spend money today. So, Nook it is. And then I'll spawn library. Library will point up. It's fine. Trophy room has an exit. Cool. Gonna do the exact same setup as next time, I bet. Or as last time. Pool, we need. Sauna and pump. We could just do the armory, get the torch, do that. Because we're all dead ends again. Gymnasium works, actually. Yeah, but screw it. Let's scrap another day. No torch. Lovely. Sauna? Why not? Parlor, yeah. Only got a few more of these to solve till we're there. The white box is false. The blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. Let's say this is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. Let's say the blue box is true, meaning this is false, meaning this is true. Gems are in a box with a false statement. It would be the white box. That was a rather easy puzzle. It literally just points you in the direction. Okay. Nothing else to do on the day, right? Shrine with 11 coins. I mean, it's a joke, but why not? And then immediately go next day. We have keys. If I don't like this buff, I'm gonna take my coins back, get the curse, and try and open the curse chest. That's where I'm at. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay. 11 coins, Blessing of Tinkerer for 3. 11 coins equal Blessing of Tinkerer for 3. The Morning Star pops this open. I don't care. When starting a new game file. Cursed for 2 days, whatever. Curse mode when starting a new game file, okay. Yeah, I don't regret that. It lasts 2 days. Thank you, Morningstar. You were the solution I needed, apparently. Call it. Alright. So curse lasts for a day. We lose Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whatever. Let's end the day. Wow, I'm no longer cursed. That was such a downside. Second abandoned project. Save and continue. It's also been close to an in-game week for sure. We might be able to draft the foundation again. I should have played that run long enough to try and go for a conservatory, I think. But I don't care. No longer cursed, right? Yeah. I wonder if there's a reason you would want to curse yourself. Like, that chest might still be there and still openable in the shrine. And 11 coins was Blessing of the Tinkerer, so if we draft the shrine again, we can just get it back. And start the day with it. Tomb. Done. Self-igniting torch, burning glass. 2 things we want. Very much need to pay attention for that today. Those are big puzzles I wanted to solve for a while. Obviously, we want to make a bolt to the conservatory if we can. Not great right away, but, you know, each their own. Okay, laboratory right away isn't bad, but I've already said what I wanted. Come on, baby. You hate me. We're at 50 stars. The inkwell. Whoa! You may now spend stars to draw new floor plans? Was that in this book? No? I don't care. I'm so enthralled by that. Wow. Freezer, go next day. Don't hate it. Like, today's outer room was the, what? What was today's outer room, actually? Why am I drawing a blank on that? We just drafted it. Like, I need the parlor, sure, but what was today? It was the tomb, right? Self-igniting torch. Yeah, no, we don't want to freeze accounts. At all. Tomb is big day. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. The black box is not empty. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The black box is empty. The statement on the black box is true. True, true, false, here. It just works out. Pantry is fine. This is also really great. I have to pick these up slowly, but it's fun. If you double click too fast, you can end up with only grabbing one of the dice when you grab both. So instead of 6, you end up with 4 as the end result, and it's really weird. I don't even know why that happened. But 6 dice is a very sizable amount. I'm fine with the vault, but I don't want to spend gems on it. Redraw me. Utility closet is good. So is hallway, of course. Hallway actually doesn't serve much of a purpose here. It lets me go forward, and that's about it. I'm not worried about getting stuck with 5 dice. Which, you know, maybe I should be. Prone to being boned. Interesting window there. Yeah. I'm not even gonna redraw here. I'll take the corridor early, just deal with it. So what happens here at 51 stars? North Star, gain a gold? So after 50 stars, they just loop? It's like New Game Plus for stars? So next we'll get the twins? I guess. Ballroom is great. Very empty floor. Was just wondering if we could see something on the roof or whatnot. Never looked before. Gamers never look up type shit. Hallway is fun. There it is. Come on, burning torch. Please. Why do you hate me so fucking much? Like, actually, what is this spite? What did I do to deserve this spite? So now I need to Chamber of Mirrors to get this again. If I Chamber of Mirrors, I can get another armory. That's just what it is. I mean, sure, I'll go veranda. No items in this green room. Got a trunk, though, with the Morning Star, whatever. Gives me a key, sure. I need to go back to the ballroom. Bare green room, better chance of items. Shovel, big. We could still possibly make burning glass as well. I don't remember the combination for it, but it's possible. Dining room, pretty much have to, huh? It's gonna be another short day, isn't it? These are both gonna be locked and then I'm gonna be stuck. No, interesting. Commissary could give me keys. Locked, yep. Commissary. Magnifying glass for burning glass. I didn't mean to close it. Can't afford running shoes. Don't need the hammer. Billiard room is fine. We don't have a lot of tomorrow rooms right now. I should ignore the dartboard. I'm not going to, but I should. +5. Here we go again. +2 squared. 4. 4 to start. Divided by 1 is 4. +2. 36 minus 36. Okay. Now this is dividing by 1. It is outright dividing by 1, which does nothing. I'm gonna assume it's the same as multiplication, and this means nothing, meaning this is just +3 times 3 divided by 3 times 3. So +3 times 3 is 9, divided by 3 is 3, times 3 is 9. It was not 9. That's a problem. So pink doesn't work that way outright. Interesting. So this is plus 3 times 3, 9. Divided by the square of 3, which is 9, so 1. Times 3 is 3? Oh, wait. That's it. That's it. That's for sure it. Let me see if that solves other problems. How would that solve other problems? No, there's no way. There's no way. But that works for pink. Pink square equals divide by the square of the input. That is pink in the operation. All right, now, here we go again. Plus 3, plus 2, plus 1. We've seen this before. We've seen this exact layout before. The answer to this was 9. Do we understand why this is 9? No, I still don't understand why that is 9. This won't work. We didn't get a key here. Okay, so we're done for, again. Just go next. Part 2. The game hates me. The game hates me. This episode might actually just be titled "The Game Hates Me." Day 64. Yeah. Maybe it's a sign to swap my allowance now, since we're getting the you can spend stars to reroll rooms, and I just don't want to do that. I wanted to up my allowance first. Whatever, man. Trading post, I guess. Because we might be able to burning glass off trading post. It's so unlikely. We can't get the tomb. Showroom items can trade into things like upgrade discs, which is very interesting. I don't care. Just get me to a corner. I want the conservatory. It's literally all I play for at the start. Forsaking me so. Putting a corner here so I could try and draft a green room is not a bad idea. And I mean literally the greenhouse. Like, just give me the conservatory, man. I play for it so hard. Why? Just actually why? Like, this is a new level of hate, man. So down for parlor. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. Huh. The gems are in the blue box, which is false, I want to say. The gems are in the only true box, which is also false. Only one statement is true, which is true. I'm gonna guess it's in the white box. No. So I've sequenced wrong somehow. Gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the only true box. This has to be false. Only one statement is true also has to be false. Right. In the only true box, only one statement is true. The gems are in the blue box. They can't be in the blue box, is the thing. It's like, everything points away from the blue box. It's the only one they can't be in. I guess that's just all that matters to me there. Den doesn't actually provide connectivity here. So. Always gonna draft observatory. I don't really care. Yeah. And then we get the slice. So this is just starting from scratch again. It's the overflow. Kitchen to grab food later isn't bad. Or now, depending. Yeah. Why not? Den is fine here. Yeah, I guess so. Eh? Not really convinced on any of that. No torch again. The rare item, by the way, is supposed to be the axe. If you were curious. Just in case that wasn't apparent. Somehow. I mean, that gave me keys to move forward, I guess. Air quotes move forward, but I will take laboratory. Maybe get a good experiment going. I guess. Security, the moment it doesn't matter, mostly. Like it does still, but it doesn't. Just do a quick scan of the room. Sure. Don't mind it at all. This is still November 5th. Nothing seems to have changed. The morning room was all glass. You would have thought I'd see it from outside. Huh. That is actually fascinating. The fact that every door below the 5th ranked is locked, by the way. Like, bite me. Barroom does nothing. Why not? Plus 10? Plus 16? Minus 5? 11? Times 2? Divided by 11. So 22 divided by 11 tool. Here we go again. This is dreadful. 3, 2, and 1 is 6. Squared is 36. Minus 20 is 16. Divided by 2 and times 2 is 16. Okay. So, 20 minus 2, 18. Is that just it? No. Did I forget the second answer? Yeah, it was 2. This was 16. Okay. 20 minus 2, 18. And then times a square of 9. Yeah. Yeah. Is it also 2? No, wait, right? Is it 9? No. This is nightmare fuel, man. So I'm guessing we just got really lucky on the last times one then. Like, it just reads 20 minus 2, which is 18. But 18 is incorrect. And then it says times 1 times 9 squared. It's too big a number. Which makes me think maybe we start with 9. But that doesn't work either. And it's not the square root. We know for a fact it is not the square root. But even if we assumed it was, we would get 3 plus 20 minus 2, which is 21, which isn't on here. So it's too big a number still. Like, purple is multiplication, pink is division. What are you multiplying here? Are you multiplying the 2? The square of the 2? Is it 4 times 9? 36? No. Because maybe this is multiplying on the negative 2. That would make sense. But the square of 9 is way too much. Meaning the square is happening after. So 9 times negative 2 is negative 18. What if it's 10 times negative 2? Negative 20, no, it doesn't work out. Nine times negative 2 here is interesting, negative 18, because we assume times 1 is just times 1, is what it is. So 20 minus 18 is 2. Did we try that already? We did, it didn't work. 10 to 16 gas. 10 to 16 gas. 10 to 16 gas. 4. So it was the square of the result at the end, and the result at the end was 2. It's interesting. I'll admit I'm fascinated. We can try in Trading Post for a burning glass. There was a shovel, wow. I'm just blind. Yeah, it's just straightforward. I don't think these count as special objects, but if they do, maybe. Maybe. Now we need to make our way outside. So the garage will do. and to the trading post. Hoping this somehow lets me trade in for other special variants of these items. No. So multiple of these go for a lockpick, so we'll try that first. Interesting. Coupon book, compass. None of these are shared. Yeah, no. And this is just an infinite for some reason. Did get it to a magnifying glass. But we can't combine it. The special items are gone. It did not end up hitting what I needed it to at all. How do I make dynamite not dangerous to pick up? Because that's gotta be how we get through that one area. Like with all the stuff. Dynamite's got a secret for sure. I forgot it was in here. That's how long it's been. But we're going next day again. So there's that. Ordinary shopping center. Say it again for the people in the back. Day 65. Starting with 4 gems. Exquisite. Schoolhouse when we have a gem start? Sure. Why not? Let's give it another college attempt. Still only care about the conservatory first. Yeah, that's about right. The black box and blue box are empty. Every statement with the word blue is false. This box is not blue. Huh. This box is blue, this is false. One of these has to be true. If the black box and blue box are in fact empty, this would be true, this would be false. Yeah, cool. Conference room is fine. Though I need to start on classrooms as soon as possible, apparently. Like, I'm tired of trying to draft around it. It's like, I'm just gonna draft it because it's there. That simple. Why think? Like, why think at all? Today is schoolroom, so gives me more draft options. It's on the 4th rank, not the 5th, but we'll still grab this. Classroom pointing the wrong way. Tough. Might as well get gems then. We're gonna need keys soon. With how high up we're getting. Tell me about it. Give me a spare green room. Classroom? Or kitchen? Yeah, classroom. Up to grade 4 with 3 gems left. It's not bad. You're entirely serious. Need the key. Library at least points the right way, whereas classroom does not. Tough luck. Another key. Of course, door's locked. Observatory leads up, and then we can just go draft other things. We could also get a ton of gems from this, but we won't, because we're at 55. We'll get Diamond Disc Minor. No, we'll get the Southern Cross. We can redraft rooms with ink. I might be willing to spend that for today, actually. Dovecoat. Don't hate it. Classroom, sure. Grade 6, grade 5. Another observatory. Eh. Den, it gives me a gem back. Yeah, it also gives me connectivity. There's no guarantee for keys, but we have all this to draft. Unfortunately, I think classroom would be grief. We'll see if we can draft either of these, but I doubt it. We can draft one of them. Garage gives keys. It's big. Spend a gem for 3 keys, sure. Kind of needed. Okay. So we can continue forward here. Classroom going the wrong way. I'm in classic. Don't want to lose half my steps, so we take it. All right, so we really want to go back now. We don't have that open because we don't have it powered. That's great. Spiral of a day, man. Pizza. We'll just eat it. I don't care. Furnace. It's whatever, man. It's 10 steps difference. We did go in there and grab everything, it looks like. It's good. So we need something like the trophy room here. Attic. I'll redraw. Wine cellar works. Wine cellar works fantastic. Which way do we want to walk? Is it this way? It's this way. We want to see if we can quickly get both grade 7 and 8 out the way. Most ideal. Literally no to all of these, but whatever. I don't mind drafting the bedroom as just a fodder room. We still have the other connectivity over here. I will redraft if I have to. Observatory doesn't actually hurt us. Doesn't necessarily help us either, though, I suppose. But it doesn't hurt us. Because we have 3 gems, this was grade 6. Our goal is 8. Oh, it's gonna be Southern Cross again. Never mind. It does hurt us. Because we spent a star. Damn it, man. This is tough. Commissary hurts us as well. Classroom facing the wrong direction. Billiard room is fine. All right, let's struggle. 17. Square root. Okay, thank you. 31? Square root of 31? What? What's the square root of 31 closest to? I'm gonna pull out a calculator. .5, so it's the closest to 6. Huh. Square root of 10. What's square root of 20? 4.4 plus 10 square root 3.16. 3 then? No. Then I don't understand this at all. I thought this was square root for sure, but it's clearly not. See what this is then? Because this is one way to get guaranteed answers. 13. This is equal to 13 somehow. Is equal to 13. So this would be the equivalent of a blue 31. What is it? Whatever this is times 7. So this isn't square root. Oh, it's backwards. Oh, it's backwards. That's what it is. The last answer I said was 31, correct? But the answer was 13. This is 12, correct? No, it's 21. But 21 times 7 is too much. It's just the inverse. You flip them. That fixes a lot of janky problems, I think. Maybe I'm supposed to do 12 times 7, then flip it. Let's see. 70, and then 2 times 7 is 14. So 84, 48, it's not it at all. Okay, sure. I think the answer to blue is you flip it, but times 7 is concerning. All right, back to guessing, I guess. That was 3. Okay. I'm gonna fail this on purpose. 17, 13. I need to screenshot and say this is 3. Equals 3. Eventually, we'll figure something out, I think. How is this 3? How is this 3? How do you multiply something by 7 and end up with 3? What was 12 times 7 again? I should have calculator still open. That didn't work. 7x 21. Square root. No. Is purple divide by? Am I stupid? Purple. Pink is multiply, purple is divide. I'm stupid. I am so stupid. I'm so stupid. I've royally messed it up. Purple is divide. It all makes sense. Pink is multiply. It makes sense. So I'm correct. This is flipped. This is 21 divided by 7 equals 3. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Flip whatever digits are in the diamond. 12 equal 21 in this case. Okay. That's big news. That is incredible news. So 20 plus 10, 30. And then we have 9 subtracted. 9 can't be flipped. 30 minus 9 is 21. Flip 12. Equals 12. 30 minus 9 is 21. Then Diamond states to flip it for 12. We're getting a grasp of the parlor puzzles. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm not absolutely baffled, and that's important. It's fine to go down here. We could also draft conservatory, but now we don't want conservatory. We want another classroom. I'm actually willing to do redraws for it. Freezer would be bad. Laboratory is bad. There we go. That's grade 8. 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 Early Arajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and mainly used to describe physical actions. That's getting screenshotted. Arajan affix pairings. First, last, small, large, toward, away. Nev, new, start of. Then, old, end of. El, I, me. Le, a lack of myself. When paired with a verb, can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul / lu. Okay. Learn Arajan, foreign language class. Translate the following phrases. Did anyone get a perfect score? No. So 8 isn't the final classroom, by the way. Can't help but notice. Meaning there's a 9 or higher. It's insane if you can go higher than this. But we've reached grade 8. Grade 7 was algebra, I'm pretty sure. Which we are actually starting to understand. Naya's night. L is me. So it should start with L if it says I. Le is not L. Le read night. Le is lack of self. I won't read at night. Lack of self, read at night. Well, that person has more wrong, so it makes sense. Ben Trivian, the branches of the tree are old, acceptable. As always, I'm just gonna screenshot all of these. Learning a foreign language, not my forte. I thought Classroom 8 would be the big reveal, and there is nothing being revealed here. Gate, tree, tre, hue, house. Lore, word. mean, it's interesting, but what are we gaining from this? Can you teach me a new word? Did they all put that? So the one you got wrong is the first then. Meaning everything else is right. Oh, I'm over it. So everyone has the second one right. Elswim nerveux, elswim nerveux. Elswim, so this is one of your wrongs. Read-nai. I won't read at night. Le read-nai is wrong. Read-nai is right. You're 4 of 6 as well. Interesting. Then Trivian, this was accepted. The branches of the tree are old. Tre, branchiven. That's gotta be wrong. Tre, evenient. So you can combine those and it works. Then Trivian, yeah. Tre, then Trivian, sure. The trunk of the tree is small. Menetreve. Me, small. Tre, tree. And then ven, old. What? Oh, it didn't end in ven. Trunk of the tree is small. Small tree. How would you say trunk there? Word is lore. It's interesting. We made it to the mythical grade 8 and learned nothing. This was algebra, right? Yes. We do know a lot more about this. This just means flip it. So plus 30 minus 5. So 25. It's 52. It's 52. The fact that we can read that now changes a lot. But it's the only diamond? No, this is a diamond. 12 minus 2. 10. No, that's not how that works here. It is with subtraction, but with positive, it's the opposite, in which you do it first. So this is 21 minus 2, which is 19. And that is correct. I'm going to redo this worksheet in Paint. Paint. Let me grab the worksheet and do the correct stuff. Tab over here, grab this. And then go over here to add a capture. Display capture. Okay. Is it this one? Yep. Okay. All right. So this is just 9. Didn't mean to do that. 9. This is 9 minus 5, which is 4. This is 7, but then there's the 5 here, which is important. 7 minus 5 is 2, and that can't be flipped around, so is this just 2 then? What did other people do? 16. Oh, it's still the square, it's still the square. Yeah, duh, it's still the square. So it's... Yeah. 7 minus 5 square, 4? No, that can't be right, because there's 16. 4. There is a 4. There is a 4 here. 7 minus 5 and then square it. 4. It's like 4 makes sense. 44 does not make sense. C, 8 of 12. This one's 9 of 12, but 4 just seems right. 4 does seem right. I'm going to mark it as 4. That's my big guess. We learned about, again, divide. Purple is divide. Why did I think it was multiplication for so long? Divide. Is it? I'm checking again. Purple square. Purple equals divide. Yeah, purple is divide. Is that pink? I'm pretty... that's pink. That's pink. So it is multiply. Okay. So 4x3 would be 12, you would think. But they put 36 here. They put 36 here. They put 12. They're very unlikely to be the one that got that right. But it could be 3 times 2 squared. So 6 squared, 36. 36 actually works if that's the case, and I'm pretty sure that's the order of operations we did in a previous puzzle on the dartboard. Like, I'm pretty positive. Which one squared? Yeah. So I do agree with this being 36 then. This is why sometimes when I go to paint, it takes me a little bit, because I care about how it looks way more than I should. There we go. Square of 2 is 4. You do that first. And then you square it again for 16, I think. 16 on the most correct papers. Yes, so this one's going to be wrong for no reason. Yes, okay. 16 does make sense here. We can guarantee these are the first 5 answers. We can actually do this math. This here, we can do this now. Theoretically, we have everything we need to do this. These are going to go into each other, and then something happens after. But this is theoretically doable math. These, I have no idea. Like, I'm forced to guess on all of these. But plus 5 minus 95 plus 5 times 2 squared. So 10 squared. Squared. Right? Because here we got 4. Meaning we did the math and then squared it. So this is negative 90. 10 squared is 100. Minus 90. And then you square it, again, the end result. Meaning this answer should be 100. Did anyone answer 100? Yes! And then these guys are wrong. No idea and 10. Don't square until you're there is now a very important. This should be 100. Because yellow squares happen at the end of the equation. Blue squares happen at the start of the equation. Purple squares, or pink rather, happen at the middle for some reason? If I'm getting this correctly. This is 61. This just means flip it. Now that we know this just means flip it, we know this is 61. Meaning when we graded it before, the people who put 4 are wrong. 61 is correct. Okay. 21 minus 2 is 19. Yes. Okay. We've solved this. This is 25 flipped 52. And we can solve up to this point. This is all the algebra we've learned. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So now using my answer sheet as a reference page, I'm going to grade their papers again. So I'm going to open yet another paint. And I'm going to put all of their papers on it like I did before. Copy, image, paste. Control Z, Control V. I want it smaller, but not that small. There we go, that's one. Sandra is in. Branson, copy image. Go here, paste. Minimize it a bit. Line it up. And Zach Craft. Copy, paste, minimize. That's too much. Put it in. Okay, let's get grading off of my newfound answer sheet. 1 right. For everyone. This was 4. 1 right for everyone. This was also 4. Sandra got it wrong. Branson got it wrong. Zach is right. This was 36. Wrong. Right. Right. 16. Wrong. That's 3 of your 5 allotted wrongs. Right. Right. We've graded this to be 100. So wrong. Right. Wrong. 61. Correct. Correct. Wrong. 19. Correct. Correct. Wrong. That's 3 wrong on Zach. Zach has to be correct with everything else. 52 was in fact correct. Wrong here. Correct here. We have 4 wrong over on Sandra. They have 1 allotted wrong left. 22, 20, 20. So this is their wrong. These are correct. These are both wrong, which puts him at 4 wrong. This is correct. This is correct. We've done it. We've graded every paper. We've done it. That's insane. Wow. Okay. So we can now make some assumptions. Knowing that this is 40. I don't like that. Knowing that that's 40, and the ones above it are 20, 22 respectively. We can make some interesting assumptions here. For example, this single line here is equal to nearest whole. Nearest whole number. And we can assume this, 2 of them, means nearest tens number. equal nearest tens number. Okay. We don't know how to solve this one. But that's all right. I need to save those paints when I'm done today, but we have actually solved algebra, and that feels so amazing. That feels ridiculously good. And now I'm forced to wonder if this is more interesting. No, I think this paper is pointless. I think that is a red herring. Outer room is the schoolhouse? I'm going back to the schoolhouse. I wonder if there's a test there now. Oh, and as before, I'm gonna remove the display capture real quick. Move. Yes. I added it specifically for the worksheets. I solved them. I feel good about it. So, was I wrong to expect a test here? I'm gonna do a quick Google search. What happens after I draft 8 classrooms? Okay, yeah, I needed to draft 9. I was correct. Adding it to the draft pool was very important. There's 8 total classrooms and a final exam in the last one. So we have to somehow get to 9th grade. We've solved algebra, which is important to me. But that's in here somewhere. Ace the classroom final exam. We've cut off all of this, meaning we have just these. We have 2 keys. We need to get gems that leads into another room. So a den. Ugh. It's messy. It's not really doable, huh? I think we're 1 shy again, but we're closer than ever before, man. If I simply had the gems to draft both classrooms, it would be impeccable. Unbeatable, even. Just need 1 gem, man. Inch it out anywhere. We can use stars to reroll. Let's look through our room directory. Is there a room that can give us gems and move us correctly? Foundation is back in the draft pool, by the way. No, it needs to curve, so it can't be a forward-facing room. Rotunda can't do it. Parlor could, but we can't redraft Parlor. Billiard room can't be redrafted. I was thinking of the gallery before. We can't draft room 8 without the thing. Reading nook doesn't work. Music room doesn't work. Ballroom doesn't work. Trophy room. Trophy room is our only chance. Our only guaranteed chance, it looks like. Aquarium has decent odds, but it also costs a gem, so we can't. Patio. Patio could do it. I don't think we can draft patio that high, but it could do it. Commissary could. Do we have a commissary? No commissary. Commissary could do it. I think that's it. I think that's actually the whole list of things that could do it. We have 11 redraws. Commissary could so do it. I've made a mistake by using that key. It's just got to be West Wing Hall. I've made a mistake by using that key, hands down. Not even a question. Mage Chamber won't be it. I need it so bad, but I can't. Pantry can't have a gem in it. Can't draft Conservatory. Armory, Armory can't do anything. Unless I was to gem, or axe a classroom. I don't even have the coins for that. Commissary costs a gem, so it doesn't actually do it. I don't think there's a single room that gets us there. I guess I could go in the study just because, why not? Man. Go a little deeper, whatever. There's just no gem in the house. We're one off. We're one off. Being one gem off the exam hurts, but I've truly solved algebra, and that feels like a great spot to end the video, I guess. I finally solved algebra. Man, that took so long. That's insane. It's whatever. As always, if you like the video, leave a like. I really appreciate it. I cannot believe we solved algebra. I'm still in awe. I didn't think it'd ever come to me. But as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.